Every day we scour the internets for one-star reviews. They're funny. They're hilarious. Oftentimes they make us go, what? I didn't quite understand that.
Right.
And we read it again, and we still laugh. Dawn, every day we pick a tour. A theme. And today I think yours are tour-related.
Yes, it is. It's Scottish tours. That is my topic. And what's yours?
My theme today is just one place. Pink's Hotdogs in West Hollywood.
Yes, famous place.
Yep. Good old Pinkies. You want to start there?
Yeah, let's start here. Okay. This is a review by somebody named Cheesy Draws. No. Cheesy Draws says, I'm going to be honest. I'm sure these hot dogs are good. They look good, but I did not get to try them. You know why?
No.
There's literally no parking. There are around 6 whole parking spots at the building, and they were all full, and probably are usually full because the place is apparently very busy. There are metered parking, but for some reason, they're closed from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m., which is prime dinner hours. Traffic. And we just happened to arrive at 6 p.m., so me and my husband were out of luck. I didn't expect Cheesy Draws to be a woman, to be honest. Okay. If you want to go, Uber or walk. There's literally no other way unless you get blessed by God, lucky, and snag a spot. Huge shame.
Okay. You didn't get to try these hot dogs.
You didn't have the hot dogs. So I have no idea if I want to go there. It's a parking issue.
A city place that actually has parking spots?
Yeah.
I feel like that's a bonus. Like, there are a lot of places in the city that you can go that don't have parking spots, like 0 parking spots, and are difficult to get to.
I mean, during drive time traffic, like if you're in downtown Minneapolis, you cannot use meters on certain streets during times.
During rush hour.
To make sure that it flows properly.
Exactly. So I feel like this is a common theme on one-star reviews.
Yeah.
You cannot give a one-star review. I think we should pass a law if you didn't actually get to sample the wares.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
It's a different category.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, I think it's a great idea.
I mean, the
we'll
fact
have to
that
get in touch with all the review people.
All right, let's go to Loch Ness tours.
Yeah, Scotland tours.
Or just it's just Scotland tours.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to start with, I don't know what this means, but the Hairy Coo. It's a tour in Scotland where Anka has a 1-star review. Disappointing tour experience. Driver ruined it. While I appreciate focus on safety, the driver's strictness was overshadowed by his inappropriate behavior.
Uh-oh.
Moreover, the driver's lack of respect for personal boundaries was another major issue. At one point, he invaded passenger space by touching their eyeglasses unnecessarily, which felt intrusive and unhygienic. Additionally, sitting in the front seats right behind him, I wasn't able to have a simple conversation with my friend without being interrupted or hushed. It felt as though we were being policed for merely trying to chat during the trip. The most exhausting part was the driver's constant talking.
Okay.
He's a tour guy? Okay.
Yeah.
While sharing some relevant information about the sites is expected, he seemed unable to stop talking, often veering off into unrelated topics. After a long day of traveling, most of us were visibly tired and just wanted to enjoy the views in peace, but his ongoing monologue made it impossible to relax. Okay, first of all, is this a tour?
It is.
Okay, I've been on a few tours. There's usually a tour guide.
Yeah.
Sometimes the driver is the guide.
Uh-huh.
If you want to be driven around without words, can I suggest an Uber?
Yeah. By the way, a hairy coo is a Highland cow, the oldest breed of cows.
Oh, like a hairy coo.
Yes, it has the horns, the super hair, long hair. So I'm sorry that you didn't enjoy. If you want to chat with your friend, just go to a pub.
Yeah, again, and they didn't want to chat. Apparently, they wanted to be quiet and look out the window. So first of all, I'm not sure what your goals actually were, but either of those things, that doesn't seem really like going on a tour is probably your best bet, right?
I completely agree.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Good luck to you, sir.
Let's go back to Pink's Hot Dogs in West Hollywood. Matthew Horn has this 1-star review. Never going back here again. The hot dog with chili and cheese and bacon was horrible. After I ate it, a couple hours later, I had to go to the bathroom to let all of my insides go. I felt like I wasn't going to make it. I had the runs for 2 days, peeing out of my butt. What? From the food there. Should I read that? My stomach never hurt so bad in my life to where I was cramping like I ran miles with no water and didn't train for it. It was too windy to sit outside, so I ate my food in my car in the parking lot. Do better, Pink's Hot Dogs, and maybe I'll write another review. But for now, I'm not going back. I had to take special pills to get rid of those runs. And couldn't even work due to going to the bathroom so much. I don't care how many celebrity pics are in there. I just wish the price I paid wasn't having the runs for 2 days and missed work.
Oof.
I mean, this guy really wants us to know. We all know what it's like. You don't have to go into that much detail.
Yeah.
It made you sick.
It was very colorful. I did have to take a lot out, too.
Oh, this was the stuff that was appropriate to read.
Yeah, this is what was radio worthy.
Okay.
Also, I just feel like, I mean, I know you think like it must have been the food from XYZ place. But sometimes I just feel like maybe you had some.
Maybe you had the flu.
Yeah. Or maybe you got the stomach flu. Maybe it wasn't the food. I don't know. I would hesitate to leave that kind of review.
Yeah.
Unless I went there twice. If you went there twice, maybe.
And you got double runs.
Double chili cheese dog.
You hit a double. Yeah.
All right. Let's go back to tours in Scotland, where we have the Jacobite Loch Ness cruises. And William has this 1-star review. Very disappointed. Car park attendant was very grumpy and had a very bad day. Parking is a nightmare. Then you get confronted by this chap, a total embarrassment who, in his own words, doesn't care about customer reviews and is only interested in customers paying £200 a night and reserves their parking with 25 spaces. We drove 3 hours for a boat trip only to be met by a member of staff absolutely disgusting. We had a wonderful time buying whiskey and eating haggis and buying handmade pictures, and our boat trip was fantastic. My advice, please get rid of the nasty car park assistant. Otherwise, I would have rated this place 5 stars all day long. Wow.
Okay.
This car park, like the place that you parked your car to go on this tour, what does that have to do with the tour?
It doesn't. It's like if you liked the tour, which people would be looking at the review for, and you said it was fantastic and you ate haggis, and why you would love that, I don't know, but then you should give it like a 2 or a 3.
Yeah.
Because the actual tour you loved.
Yeah.
And how about just checking the internet? Is it my fault that you drove 3 hours? Check and see what the price of the parking is.
Yeah.
And the ticket.
Exactly.
Just some friendly advice. Okay, let's go back to Pink's Hot Dogs.
Will you read the last one?
Yes. Simon Giorgio. I don't know how to say that. Giorgio Armani. Sure. It says, not sure what all the hype is. It's a hot dog, which is okay, then covered in mush, making it look like something the dog threw up. The pastrami is like fat, chewy rubber, and the chili is like curry paste mixed with grease and oil. Maybe, being British, I don't get it, but most of ours went straight in the bin and just feel sick thinking about it. Oh, sorry, it's not for me. Simon.
I mean, it is a hot dog. Maybe he doesn't like hot dogs.
I guess he has a very high quality chili that he eats in Britain.
Well, either that or maybe he doesn't understand what chili is.
Hot dog chili is kind of different than
it's like gravy.
Eating chili. Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically.
Usually it's without beans, right?
Because you don't want to eat a whole bowl of chili on top of a hot dog.
No, that would be a lot.
It's just meat and some...
It's like chili gravy.
Exactly.
And maybe he's just not used to chili gravy.
And what's this thing about pastrami?
I know. I didn't know that.
Did you even
Pink's
get a hot dog?
Maybe they had pastrami on a hot dog.
And chili?
Well, maybe it was two different.
Their menu.
Maybe it was two different hot dogs. They did in the other review that we don't have time to read. There was somebody ordered a Lord of the Rings dog.
Okay.
And they were bummed because it only had onion rings on it. I was like, well, did you think there were going to be rings made by the elves forged in the fires of Mount Doom? Like, what did you think?
Did you need to go to the Mines of Mordor?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I hope these people have better vacations.
Let's end things on Highlander Explorer Tours, where Angie, again, this is in Scotland, has a 1-star review. For our train ride, we were given assigned seats and seated in the first car right behind the steam engine, which turned out to be the worst spot due to the deafening noise and obstructed views caused by the steam and dirty windows. Bits of coal even flew in through a small window and onto our table. I was seated on the wrong side for the best views of the viaduct train, requiring me to lean over another group on the better side, and their table just got a few photos from a small window at the top. This led to a chaotic scramble among 4 to 5 people trying to capture photos from a tiny window, as well as the others trying to take photos through small windows in our train car.
Okay, this was really highly edited. This was only a paragraph of what she had a problem with.
Yeah, she had a lot of problems.
This is why I recommend, like when I planned the trip to Europe that we took, I researched everything. I read every Reddit blog, every bit of advice saying sit on the left-hand side of the train when you're going up. Like, you got to look up details like that or you're going to be disappointed.
Watch YouTube videos, man.
Yep. Like this one.
On the myTalk 107 YouTube channel. So the next time you take a tour of the myTalk studios, you know which chair to sit in. Sit next to Dawn.